I'd let the record reflect, Madam Clerk, that the solicitors handed me the affidavit of the full person of the grand jury of Orangeburg County. That is Marquise Howard. That he is the full person of the grand jury, and that the grand jury convened on August 13th and heard testimony concerning one bill of indictment. And out of that one bill, one was true bill, and no cases were no bill. And the action of the grand jury was stamped on the face of each of the bills of indictment passed upon. And no fewer than 12 members of the grand jury were present and voted on the bill of indictment that was acted upon by the grand jury on August 13th. I hand the report to the clerk of the court to be filed, Solicitor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Solicitor,
you ready?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Call
Your
your
Honor.
first matter.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Richard Combs, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're present in the courtroom today with, I'm present with Special Agent Charles Gint from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. We're here for the purpose of setting a bond on former Eutawville Police Chief Richard Combs. He's present in the courtroom today with his attorney, John O'Leary.
Mr. O'Leary.
Also present in the courtroom are a number of the victims' family members of Mr. Bernard Bailey. They're seated here in the jury box. When the timing, at the right time, I would ask that Mr. Pastor Kenneth Bailey be allowed to speak before the court when the timing is right. He is the brother of the victim, Bernard Bailey. All right. As you just heard, Your Honor, the grand jury returned a true bill indictment. That true bill indictment on Tuesday was for misconduct in office on former Chief Combs. That happened on Tuesday, August the 13th. It's indictment number 2013 GS 381308. With your permission, I'd like to publish the indictment at this time.
Proceed.
It states, Your Honor, that in Orangeburg County, South Carolina, on or about May 2nd, 2011, the defendant, Richard J. Combs, police chief of the town of Eutawville and sworn law enforcement officer, did willfully and unlawfully breach the duty of accountability to the public by failing to properly and faithfully discharge the duties of his office, and that while effecting the arrest of an individual, Bernard Bailey, he willfully and unlawfully used deadly force, to which shooting and killing Bernard Bailey when the use of deadly force was not necessary, thereby violating the common law of the state of South Carolina.
I dedicate my life to God, and I firmly believe in what the Bible says. And in Exodus, the 14th chapter, the 14th verse, it says, let God fight your battle. Let God fight your battle. You hold your peace. And that's what the family did when this thing first happened. But now we have an opportunity to talk, and we need to let it be known that he wrongfully killed our brother.
Bond is set in cash, $15,000. I will allow you, Mr. O'Leary, at your request for your client, to post a 10% option on a cash bond. Special conditions of the bond will be as follows. Number one, your client cannot leave the state of South Carolina without court permission. Number two, there will be no contact, direct or indirect, with any member of the victim's family. Number three, there will be no contact, direct or indirect, with any of the state's witnesses except through the defendant's attorney through any lawful means of process through you, Mr. O'Leary. You understand? Or a member of your office as his attorney or his attorney in the civil matter.